earthlings, my fellow flesh blobs and anxious pickles. It's me, Amber, your leader. Yay! Sorry, that was really weird, but we're gonna go with it. So, this is my channel, Books on Her Brain, and I just wanted to check in. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I wanted to check in, share with you what I'm doing for my NaNoWriMo project. NaNoWriMo being National Novel Writing Month. It is the goal of all NaNoWrimoers to write a 50,000 word manuscript or work on, 50,000 words of something. Write 50,000 words. There are some rebels I've heard this time around who are writing like screenplays or graphic novels, and I think that's fascinating. Like, yeah, go you, like rebel. But at the same time, I mean, I'm just writing a novel, so it's day 4 and I am 7,474 words in to a 50,000 word goal. I'm really enjoying my writing, which is interesting because the first day I had a really great writing session, but I wasn't quite enjoying everything I was writing and I wasn't sure about it, and I could feel myself stumbling over that new project curse, that new project curse, where it's not perfect from the get-go, so you want to erase it all and start again. And it doesn't matter that I have an extensive outline. Like, I have a 5-page outline of the scenes I want to write and the things I want in the scenes and my characters and their names and locations and all that jazz. I have a map. And even with all that, and even with how excited I am for this project, I could feel myself stumbling a little bit. So after my writing session on the 1st of November, on Friday, I pulled back for a few hours and I realized part of my problem was point of view. I was trying to write from first person narrative, and I found that that was not quite working for me. So rather than delete everything, I earned those words. I wasn't going to delete them, and they helped me realize how I needed to write it. So I just rewrote the whole scene, and it felt really good, and I liked what I wrote. So I kept it all. Second day, Saturday, the same thing happened. I didn't like anything I was writing, and so I pulled back and I said, you know what, I'm not going to force myself to finish this scene. And I gave myself an hour or 2 of reflection, and I just went about my day, and it came to me as I was reflecting on it how I needed to restructure it and go back and how I needed to flesh things out. And so I went back and I wrote it, like half of it, and I felt really good about it. I was just enjoying how things were going. I was enjoying, my scene descriptions. I was enjoying like my character interactions, my dialogue. And then yesterday, Sunday, I wasn't feeling well. Like, I wasn't feeling well, but I took a nap. I put a cold washcloth over my eyes. My husband made me food. I took care of myself. I said, you know what? I'm not going to worry about writing. I'm just going to take this day and I'm gonna take care of me. I'm gonna take care of my husband. I'm gonna take care of my son. We're all gonna take care of each other. And it worked. Later on in the evening, towards dinner time, I was feeling better. I was still tired, but I didn't feel like vomiting, which was good. And then at like around bedtime, like we were watching football all day, so excuse me. So that was fun. A nice little distraction. Oh, the dryer just stopped. Good. And so later on, around halftime of the last game, we were watching the Patriots and the Ravens. And I just felt better. Like, it hit me, and I was like, you know what? I want to write. And so I pulled out my phone, because we had NFL linked on my laptop. I pulled out my phone. I have Google Drive on my phone, and I just started writing, and I was having a blast. Like, last night's writing was so good, and then I finished, I thought I had finished my writing, and I set it aside, and then come bedtime, I'm sitting in bed, just relaxing, doing a little bit of reading before I fall asleep. I wanted to write again. I pulled out my phone, and I just started writing. And I wrote for another hour. And of course my husband's reading, and we're both just kind of like winding down, and I keep interrupting him, the poor man. I keep interrupting him. I'm like, Justin, you gotta listen to this line I just wrote. It's hilarious. It's great. Like, I'm having so much fun. And my husband is he's really supportive and just amazing. And he just kept saying, oh, that's great, hon. You know, yeah, read it to me. And it was a really motivating moment for me. And so this project is just, I feel like it's going really well. I'm really enjoying it. And that's what I'm finding with each successive project I work on. I'm figuring out my process better. I'm figuring out how to be successful in my writing better. I'm figuring out how I want to write better. I'm figuring out how to write better, how to structure sentences better. I'm figuring out how to transfer what's in my brain, this mess that is my brain, onto the page. And I feel like I am progressing as a writer. Now, does that mean my writing is fantastic and amazing and wonderful and it's going to be a bestseller? No. Like, honestly, this is a 0 draft. I expect it to be messy and wrong, and I expect to have to go back and edit and read and say, oh, you know what? This part that I was really enjoying writing actually makes no sense, and I need to delete it. It'll happen. Trust me, it'll happen. But I'm okay with that. Right now, the point of a 0 draft is to just get it all down on the page. Figure out the story you're trying to write as you're writing it. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying myself. NaNoWriMo has been fun so far. Let's add that caveat. So, but I really just, I need to get writing. I need to finish. I have my breakfast here. I know it's like, what is it, like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm finally having breakfast. I've been up since 6:30. I've been up since 6:30 a.m. And I need to eat my breakfast. I need to do some writing. I need to edit this video and upload it. All before my son wakes up, because guess what? He fights his naps, and sometimes I only get an hour. So today should be fun, you know? If I don't get writing done now, I'll certainly get writing done later, because hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully he'll take another nap. But if he doesn't, I can always just, you know, after he goes to bed, have, you know, a glass of water and a snack and do some writing after he goes to bed. So that's probably what I'll do. Although, you know what? Today's Monday. It's freezing outside, but it's Monday. And it's football. I'll probably be watching football tonight. Darn it. I better get writing. All right, thank you, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.